Welcome back.
It's your boys, man. It's the boys.
Boys are back in time.
Banana. I feel like I need a pickup, nigga.
Yeah. Goddamn Dukes of Hazzard Challenger.
Yeah, man. Welcome back, man. We're the gods of the pods, nigga. It's episode 35, man.
Shout out KD.
Yeah. Shout out to the nigga KD, man.
Durantula.
Yeah. A fucking Twitter legend.
Nigga, the only nigga that really impersonated himself, and you could get bitches being you. He impersonated himself on another Twitter account so he could get at people talking shit about him. Yeah, that's a high level of ego.
Yeah. I love KD because, you know, I remember back in the old Twitter days, all us 30-year-olds always talk about like the golden time of Twitter. But I remember shit. Me and KD would always just trade messages and shit. Like, the nigga was a cool ass nigga. Like back when OKC was like a losing team and shit.
Yeah, he was really like standing his ground for his team. Yeah. Him and Russell Westbrook built a rapport of being like get it out the mud type hoopers because they was down there in the city like OKC.
Yeah, and I'm sure he was bored like his first few years in the league. So nigga would just sit on Twitter all day and just, you know what I'm saying, really talk back to fans. So I remember sending that nigga music like 2010, 12, 14 or some shit, whatever year it was. Yeah, I remember like him getting back to me like, yo, I really fuck with this shit and all this. Like, shout out to Jay Nolan, man. I remember him sending that song that me and Jay Nolan did together. So shout out to him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, episode 35, man. Shout out to KD, man. Get that ACL right.
I want to see this nigga hoop with Kyrie for real.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
That shit would be interesting.
Yeah, Steve Nash is gonna be a little interesting next season.
I guess are they still doing the bubble next season?
I think they're gonna have to.
So we got to see if the Nets can get in the bubble because I know they were one of the teams that chose to sit out.
Yeah, well, Kyrie, I don't know how real Kyrie is about his demands. I don't never trust a millionaire with demands, so that's just me though. Shout out to all my people in the yeah.
But yeah, I've been chilling this week. I ain't really got into shit.
Oh yeah, let's get into the countries. Hey, Sean told me that I didn't shout out
the introduction.
Yeah.
Man. I'm Sean Luke Picard.
Yeah,
man.
and I am Draft, man. Yeah.
We somebody's now.
Yeah,
man.
we are the Wash.
Episodes in.
Yeah, we are the Wash gods.
Gods of the pods.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the fucked up intro, guys. But let me get into the countries because I didn't do it last week. I felt bad because Sean said it, and I was like, no, we did it, but we didn't.
I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm motherfucking right.
So shout out to these United States, the United Kingdom.
Fuck the United States.
Australia, Iceland, Germany, Ireland, Canada, Costa Rica. What's up, Boricuas? I don't know if y'all go by that.
Nope. Puerto Rico.
All right, India.
Shout out my nigga Tony Sunshine, man.
Yeah, shout out Tony Sunshine. India, Finland, Ecuador, New Zealand, the Netherlands, Russia, Mother Russia. Sweden, Singapore, and Denmark. Shout out to Denmark. Y'all got the type of white bitches I like.
Ooh, number one black podcast in Denmark. Fuck with me.
I knew a Denmarkian. I'm sure that's not how you say that.
Amsterdamian.
But
that's Holland, ain't it?
She's all right. Rick James voice.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
The legend, nigga. The GOAT.
Bitch had an orange glow.
Bitch had an aura.
Yeah, she was all right, though. Shout out to her. Yeah, but anyway, like you said, tag team back again, nigga.
I'm nice, nigga. Wash Gods Invitational. You better fuck with me, man.
Let's drop that before we get into the episode. Wash Gods Invitational, October 24th.
October 24th, Linwood Gym Park.
Linwood Park. Please show up. Please don't show up sick. We doing temperature checks. And we shoot niggas on site.
Yeah, you better get ready for this pat down. Cause you look like you got a face tat, nigga. I'm making sure you ain't got that strap on you, boy.
Anything over 99 degrees, we shooting you on site. Just to be safe, nigga.
This shit is goddamn draconian, nigga.
Yeah, man. We ain't trying to keep the plague going, man. We might as well put you niggas down. Nah. But anyway, we doing temperature checks at the door, $10 a head. It's a 50-person limit, so please DM Wash Guys PC
or Hey So Famous, or myself. I'm trying to get everybody in the mix, man. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna front. It's gonna be ragtag, man. But y'all niggas got to deal with the inconsistency, man. Y'all fuck with us. You know who we are. Y'all know how it goes. We gonna get niggas out there one way or another. I've hooped at fucking what's the name of that arena now? State Farm Arena. I hooped at State Farm Arena, man.
Yeah,
y'all niggas should be privileged to get me out here, bro.
Yeah,
I'm dumbing it down.
We come from a place, bro. We
seen some things. Shout out my nigga Brian.
Yeah, shout
Brian
out Brian.
Gonna be there. Brian got a grand opening for free agency. I'm going back up there after the Gods Invitational. So
So anybody that's shows up to the Gods Invitational, man, you ain't doing shit. We riding to Tennessee afterwards. So no, we gonna hold down free agency. We gonna show up for the
shout
grand
out 23
opening.
Penny. Shout out Brian. They got a great staff too, man. I forgot everybody's names. I'm sorry. I know there's one cat in there named John. So shout out to John. But at the same time, I want to make sure that free agency is one of those places that we always shout out. Next Gods Invitational, we're going to have to get them on as sponsors.
Yeah. So shout out to free agency. How's your week been?
Interesting. I've really doubled down into. I realized I'm a full-fledged hippie. That shit's crazy. I was thinking about that shit this morning when I was brushing my teeth. I was like, man, if there was any like generational trope that kind of fit my aesthetic, we gotta that fit my aesthetic right now, it was probably like hippie. And if I'm being honest, I'm disappointed. It's not what it's cracked up to be. But it's funny going through the motions and figuring that shit out. Because now I'm at a point where I'm kind of finding a groove, like as far as consistency. Like I can still be productive, I can still do what I do, but I understand a certain aspect of my personality that allows me to sort of like be more efficient. Because a lot of my efficiency is based off of resistance of doing the shit that I need to do and the shit that I want to do. And if I can just create space to do the shit that I want to do, like I can do all the shit that I need to do. So I say all that to say that I started my new job this week. I'm working back in the kitchen and shit.
Round of applause.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to applaud that shit. 'Cause I'm still a slave. Like, but at the end of the day, it's more something in the vein of what I'm comfortable doing. What a vocation of sorts. And one of the things I've always kind of tried to figure out with life is like what a trade looks like for me, because I've done everything from construction to fucking factory work, everything you can imagine. I got dreads and I work like 8 jobs. That's why everybody thinks I'm West Indian. Boop. Bullet upon the river.
On the replay. Yeah, go on.
But I always try to figure out what my vocation was gonna be, and this is kind of feels like the natural progression of like, all right, man, let me settle into a craft. But it's easy to kind of like say that a lot of this shit should have been obvious, but you do things for certain reasons. Like you work a job because it got insurance, or you work a job because it comes with more money, but you hate the shit and you realize there are easier ways to get money. And you figure out how to make it shit up on the back end. So I guess my wash moment is, in a nutshell, like...
This is really just how your week was going. But,
yeah. Oh, okay. My wash moment is something different. You're right. But in washed fashion, I've realized, like, you kind of got to go with the flow. Like, going with the flow means, like, the natural progression of wherever you feel like your life is going. It makes more sense to do that than to try to do what the practical, like, worldview is. Like, right now, nigga, full disclosure, nigga, I'm out here hustling, nigga. I don't have insurance, nigga. We out here trying to figure shit out. My dad talking to me today about the Gods Invitational. He's like, yo, just be careful, man. You don't want to hurt yourself. I'm like, why would you say that shit, bro? I was like, Gods is in the name, first of all. Yeah, exactly. But Gods is in the name. I hope niggas understand that we coming from a perspective of like, yo, this is just... We just doing some shit, nigga. They took all the hoops down in the hood. Like,
it's not even about, you know what I mean? Niggas come out ball as hard as they want, but...
At the same time, I want the smoke, like, but I'm not trying to put nobody on no goddamn card or no shit, no poster. I mean, but
I might, but you know what I'm saying. But real shit. It's funny because only reason why old niggas tell you shit like that is because like nigga, I remember when I hit that 30 mark, and nigga, I tried to do the 20-year-old shit.
Shit got different. I also think it's a like I was laughing with a nigga at work one day. I was like, Jay called the shit. Like niggas was trying to play this nigga like 30's the new 20. And I was like, damn, bro. Like based on the way society went, the generations essentially became younger. Like you can't tell the difference between a 30-year-old bitch and a 19-year-old bitch on IG because they both doing the same shit.
Yeah.
And that's not, it ain't no salt. It's just a sign of the times. Like,
yeah. I got hit like today, like it's this old chick that keep trying to throw me a pussy and shit. And
round of applause.
Yeah. Round of applause. And she's like, I'm like, all right, I gave away my real name. Y'all can, I believe it. Yeah, thank you. And she's like, yo, how old are you? I was like, man, I'm old. And she was just like, yo, what are you like, 25, 26? It's like, you're goddamn right I am.
Round of applause again.
But yeah, it has got to a point in life where like, because culture is so blended. Mm-hmm. Like,
and the culture that used to be associated with young people is now just associated with people of a certain demographic. So like if you look a certain kind of way or your references are a certain kind of way, oh, okay, you're from a certain era and everybody's just young. Like things like lit, you can't tell what age a person is based off the way that they use the word lit, because it'll be somebody who named Martha who's white and 45 telling you shit's lit.
Yeah, and she'll have a pair of Yeezys on, so you don't know what the fuck.
And she'll own a boutique.
Yeah.
And she'll tell you what's not cool.
Yep. I don't know where we started. That was like
how was your week?
Yeah. I had a interesting ass week, to be honest. Okay, so this is partly a wash moment, partly like yours, but this is all right, man. I'm tired of saying this shit on the podcast, to be completely honest, but I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm sure it's driving people away that listen to the podcast. You know, I pride myself on being unapproachable. But it's just like, I really don't fuck with niggas, man. And I realized that this week. I'm just like, man, like, even when I got time off, I'm not, I've dealt with a lot of ladies in my day.
Yep.
But I always tell them a lot of times, like, I'm not like the dude that you fucked with. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure every nigga says this, but
I mean,
and it's not even that I mean it. It's just like I know it. It's just like I'm just not like people, man. I'm just a little bit different, and it
fucks up a lot of things for me.
It does. You took the words out of my brain. It's like, I don't know, man. Sometimes being unique is always a gift and a curse. It sounds like I'm trying to pat myself on the back, like, nigga, I'm so different. But it's not even that. It's just more so like,
I'm patting myself on the back because it hurts.
Exactly. Like sometimes
you shoulder the burden of being like so unique in scenarios that people don't know how to respond to you or how to approach you about certain shit.
Yeah, that.
Like I was telling somebody about the way I respond to certain things. Like sometimes my response is about the thing itself, not
even
the
about
person.
you.
It's not about you. So if I'm like, somebody's like, I always say, because I work in an Asian restaurant, somebody's like, yo, what you want to eat tonight? Like, I don't know. Chinese? Fuck no, I don't want Chinese. Like, it's not about you. It's about, I don't want Chinese.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I need to be in a space where it's cool for me to express myself like that.
In the way I want to express myself.
And we be like, all right, what you want then? And even if you throw it back at me, it's funny to me. It's funny to me.
Exactly. That's how I know you with the shits.
Right. Like, you understand where I'm coming from. It's like.
Exactly.
What kind of goes into one of my, well, I haven't gotten in a wild wash moment either, and neither of you. But it kind of goes into one of the topics I wanted to talk about, like, understanding people sometimes means going through some shit with them, and that ain't always pretty. Like, it ain't always pretty. Like, you don't ever just get along with somebody because y'all y'all are cool. Like, y'all are just, oh, we get everything and we like all the same stuff. Sometimes you cool with niggas because y'all were at odds at one point and y'all realized the shit wasn't that deep. Or y'all saw things completely differently but still had other things to kind of be on the same page about.
I mean, I look at even us. It's like, you know, every time a nigga, I mean, I remember even, shout out to Three Little Digs. Shout out Kyle and
shout out
the
Three
whole
Little
staff
Digs,
and shit. But
everybody.
I remember everybody over there. But
shout out Rikki Blu.
yeah. Shout out my nigga Rikki Blu in the building. But I remember them like saying some shit to us. Like, I don't know if you remember. They was like, man, I don't know how the fuck y'all hang out, bro. Like y'all like totally different. But it's like I feel like it's the experiences that. So it's like, if you say some shit, I know probably why you said it, because I might have been there, or you might have told me the story, or why you feel this way about some shit.
I think we don't move the same. We just think the same.
Yeah,
like, I'm
exactly.
the more outgoing side of
sure.
your personality, and you're the more reserved, introspective side of mine. And one of the reasons I think we communicate the way we do is because, nigga, a lot of times shit be happening in real time, and you may not understand it until you really see it. Like, I'm telling you, like, yo, this is what's happening right now, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's been, like, we just talked about it on the last episode where I was like, this nigga's got a bad bitch. Why the fuck he's like, yo, I can't imagine what that nigga going through. It's like, yeah, she got a bad bitch. Why would that be a problem?
It's always a problem.
I'm like, oh. So those moments matter in friendships. Like I said, like, sometimes you go through some shit, or you see things from a perspective that you've never seen it before. And, I think a lot of times, we were talking about this conversation initially in the vein of, like, dealing with bitches. Like, how pussy kind of like the new handshake. Like, in order to kind of really know a bitch. Like, if y'all cool, you probably fuck, or one of y'all planning on fucking the other one. And
all right, so if you put it in that aspect, I kind of feel like sex is always it's always been a handshake.
Yeah, when me and Rikki was talking about it, I was like, yo, this has always been the same thing. It's always been that.
Yeah,
like,
it's not really a sign of the times. To me, it's more like, I don't know a person until they're.
I think the vein is different now. Like, the avenue used to be through, like,
vein
a
is a
hierarchy.
good word, because with vain, it's because people, like, because of social media, people are more vain than they're used to being. They're used to looking at themselves all the time. So when they take their
Keep
clothes,
your third eye open.
So when they take their clothes off, they're completely vulnerable. That's the reason why I think sex is a handshake, because it's
like, all right, this is what it is.
It's like the way people would test your firmness with a handshake, or see if you're looking in their eye and all that type of shit.
And most of the time, what does a handshake mean?
Nothing.
Commitment.
Yeah.
Like, to it, depending on
you're
who
right.
it
You're
is.
right. It
Like,
means
a handshake means
certain. Like, if you're a man of principle, like, if you shake hands with a person, that mean that's a contract.
But then it's so the real discussion is whether pussy is handshake or dap, because a handshake is commitment.
Is a contract.
Yeah, dap is like something I give.
I think handshake is a good term, because women feel like when they give you that, it's like, all right, nigga.
It's this all right.
This shit got to go the way I want it to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, even I can just fuck you, but you can't just fuck me.
Yeah.
You
know, and like, what's wild is, like, it's the same. The reason we talked about it like it being a handshake, because it's a social thing. Like, it's a social thing. Like, in meeting and greeting people, y'all have a certain type of energy. Like, I may pound the next nigga, but if I see you,
yeah, it's
like,
all love.
It's all love.
Yeah,
you might get a dap half hug.
Half hug. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
to bring it in.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
So when I see chicks out there who dap half hug everybody, I feel like, damn, bro. Like,
all right, so shout out Joe Budden, man. They talked about this shit on their podcast, and I don't want to hijack the topic. So shout out Joe Budden, but it's like, yo, everybody's been that guy. You go to the club with a chick, and she knows everybody, and you got to decide how you want to play. Nah, boy, I felt so seen. I was like, me. You talking about me? Yeah, but
you look around.
I had tears in my eyes. I was only looking up, so the tears would fall dramatically.
You breathing deep.
Yeah. But yeah, like everybody's been
focused on your throat chakra.
If you out here, you've been that guy before.
I mean, nigga,
And
if you're not out here, you ain't really lived.
Yeah.
At the same token, like Joe Budden's talking about being that guy means that he was probably that guy on the other side of the spectrum.
No, he's talking about him being the guy on the bad side.
I know, but because of that,
he's probably
you know what I'm saying? That's the problem with fucking a bad bitch.
Yeah. All right, this nigga got the gospel. He got his Bible out
hey, bro,
tonight.
Sunday. It's Sabbath, man. It's a light day.
This nigga preaching.
Gods of the pods.
Yeah. But my wash moment. All right, this ain't really a wash moment, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So, all right, man. I keep talking about fucking dating apps. I'm tired of talking about this shit, but yeah, you ever be on a dating app sometimes and you see somebody on it that you like, oh fuck, if they're on it, then
what you say about me?
I can't be on this shit. Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's like, yeah, I just talk to like women in person like a fucking savage. Like, like fuck it, I'll be a fucking caveman and talk to a woman in person, man. Cause this is like,
I gotta smell your breath.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be honest and open with you.
I look you in your face. We gotta share a meal before I put my dick in.
Yeah, God, I'm gonna start talking to people in real life. But yeah, So I had a moment just swiping, and I saw somebody on it. I don't want to shit on nobody because they're gonna find out. But I was like, what the fuck? You're on this shit? Delete app. Immediately.
That's usually how this shit goes.
It's like, hey, it's like if a nigga who wear felines or some shit. Shout out to everybody who rock felines. But it's like, nigga.
I like them low top fitness, man.
Yeah. But do your thing, bruh. But I can't be caught dead in these hoes. I can't.
I feel like I want to do it with a Nautica fit. Like, I feel like it'd be a costume. It'd be like something I do for Halloween. I wear felines and a Nautica fit. But back to your subject. I'm not gonna be able to date that if I see a bitch I know on there and she not. I get it. I understand the reference. I don't know.
Oh shit.
That shit's so bad, man. Cause I it's the same shit with me, and I feel like most people. Cause I asked chicks that I fuck with that I meet off Tinder, like, yo, what's the other side look like? How scary is it over there? What are the common tropes that you see? Cause I can tell you what I see. I can tell you why you're here. Let me tell you why you're here.
Yeah.
I feel like Morpheus sitting down with Neo, like bitch, you don't even know you the one. You can fuck this up.
Yeah, you got
red pill, blue pill, nigga. You live and you learn.
Yeah. Red pill or blue pill, nigga. Yeah,
nigga, I can show you how to do this, son. Coming soon.
But yeah, man. Sometimes you just be I'm gonna take it. But yeah, man. Sometimes you just be out here and you be so disgusted with the world. And I don't know if that's just washed, but I feel like it's because I've seen a lot. It's like, oh shit. Oh, these types are on here? Oh, they're undesirables? I'm out.
The unsullied, man.
That's my time. You've been a good crowd, man. It's like, oh yeah.
Round of applause.
this type of motherfucker thinks they're viable on like out here in the world. That means like I'm in the wrong place. It's like,
I think Tinder's like looked down upon now because niggas
Tinder
with money,
is Craigslist.
Yeah, niggas with money got other apps. Like I got invited to this like
money apps. Yeah, if you ain't paying money for your app,
I don't know why I got invited to this shit, but it's just like it's like Fortune 500 for like motherfuckers who single.
Oh yeah, they got that.
And all you gotta do is get invited. Like some of the criteria is, you in a different bracket when they start asking you in the bio like what your salary is, so you can post it. I'm just lying. I'm like 100K. No, my bad. I'm not lying.
Wash guys getting money, nigga.
I'm not lying. I'm manifesting on dating apps what I make.
Manifest, brother, manifest.
You see me, man. Yeah. Y'all hoes on Twitter manifesting, bro. I'm manifesting where it counts. But yeah, it's just levels now. Like I think Tinder is like when you get on Tinder, you know what you're dealing with. Like that's.
It's trashy.
Yeah, it's like yo, I'm frantic. Like you late night.
Shout out to Vera. Yeah, it's trashy. It's trash. It's trashy.
This nigga.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Why is Stell just playing my head?
Yeah. Hey, and that note.
Mysteriously got fucked up.
Oh yeah, now you in the same position I was.
Yeah,
not as bad though.
Yeah. All right, we good, man.
All right, yeah. Hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies.
This is part 3. Watching. Oh, work. I need like the Wheel of Fortune.
No.
That.
Price is Right.
Or both. But I need that. Anyway, all right, man.
Watching old work is I think it's a niche topic.
Let's explain like watching old work first.
All right, so watching old work is kind of like I think Draft and I always talked about relationships like it's being work, and so anytime you deal with a chick who you've ever committed to, like that's work, like that's a job, it's work. So watching old work is like being in a relationship with a chick and then not being there. And then it's really like running into a nigga in the streets who work at your old job.
Yep.
But on social media. So you see the shit that she do. Like you see the...
But it's even deeper than like somebody that used to work
with you. Because I know you for real.
I feel like it's
in
like...
a biblical sense.
Yeah. It's like your mom got remarried and you had stepbrothers for a minute and then they got divorced.
And now this nigga's trying to act like he a street nigga.
Yeah, like, nigga, I knew you when you was
nigga. You pee in the bed.
Yeah,
pussy.
You a puppet, baby.
You a puppet.
Shout out Big Time Watts.
Hey man, R.I.P. Big Time.
Yeah. But watching old work. Yeah, we are back again. Part 3.
This is the perpetual. We could do a watching old work. It could be like booty talk. Like we can have a watching old work.
We can have 47.
78.
Yeah. Ooh, that's another Walsh reference.
Yeah, man. Watching old work 77.
Yeah. But this happened to me recently, and yeah, I was about to say, I hope she's not listening, but I mean, whatever. Okay. And we're coming in hot tonight, guys. But nah. This is all comedy styles. Shout out to Joe Budden, but yeah, comedy. Yeah, this is my stand-up act. But so you know, I be on Instagram. I low-key turned into an Instagram nigga, man. It's crazy to say that because I used to always look at other people that...
Just think keep it on low, though, because I ain't seen it. Like, hey. We in different circles, man.
Snipe.
No, I kind of been an Instagram nigga lately, too. We'll talk about it. Yeah. Watching old work was right on time. All right.
Ooh, no look passes.
Hey, baby.
Y'all don't even be knowing what y'all get.
Don't know, man. Yeah, y'all get a lot of the secret sauce, man.
Yeah. Anyway,
we done made a lot of hoes famous.
Anyway, yo, I'm on Instagram, man, and an old flame pops up like in a recommended.
A bic.
Yeah.
She a bic.
Yeah. Pops up and you know.
You a bic. We know you. Don't act. You ratchet. Shout out J305.
Yeah. Cali Styles. Yeah. Shout out my nigga J305. But anyway, yeah, real shit. Really, I want to like cut to the chase. Like it's just funny. Like you see somebody you deal with before, and like me, this is my gift and my curse. Like I'm super inquisitive. Like I always want to know the why and everything. Yeah. So
you can be crazy. Just show me how you got there.
Exactly. So like I'm, you know, she contacted me. I won't say in what way. I want to get too specific, but she contacted me and you know try to say some shit about her old flame. Hope she ain't listening, but or if she is.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, man, one dark soul. Please don't provoke. I'm the coldest, man.
Hey.
Get the pen strokes of the coldest. But anyway, whatever it is the case, yeah.
Talk to
but yeah, real shit. Though dealing with this shit is like, I said this shit earlier in the podcast. I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm a different nigga, man. It's like you go through the whole watching old work phase, and because of social media, everything has a paper trail now. Like you can like,
I see what you want.
Yeah, and it's like the reason why I'm not like super big on dating. It's because like I don't like to be in the circle of a certain type of person. Like the same way I keep friendship is the same way I keep dating. So it's like,
man, that shit is so real. Cause I won't date a chick just cause I know a circle of friends won't work.
Yeah, or your circle of niggas, like what you dealt with before. It's like I can't be in that company.
Pussy is a handshake.
Yeah, I can't be in that company. So it's like, man, I know the Knicks don't ever get good players. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I would never sign with the Knicks. Shout out to KD. You know what I'm saying?
Episode 35, nigga. You already know what it is.
Yeah, I would never sign with the Knicks. So it's like, you know, certain chicks be looking like the Knicks sometimes, man. It's like, nigga. Damn, man. I mean,
bitches end up like Melo, man.
Yeah,
you got a great career, but you ain't never got no ring.
Yeah, I mean, you might get Melo at best. I feel like I'm mellow.
Y'all bitches might never get
I'm mellow. I am mellow of the dick league. Real shit. Like
the D League.
D League. Hey.
This is the name of the pod. D League.
Yes. Yeah, man. When it comes to the D League, I feel like I'm mellow. Like niggas know. Niggas know I got game, bruh. You ain't gonna disrespect me like I don't be hooping, bro. Like, I be hooping, bro. But it's like, I mean, you know.
Gods Invitational October 24th, Linwood Park Gym. Fuck with me.
But for real, like, I be hooping, but you know, like, sometimes I might have, like, rubbed niggas the wrong way. Or
your social circle change based off interaction.
Yeah, so, you know.
And I feel like
I'm not the most likable guy in the league.
That's the dividing line between niggas that fuck with you and niggas that you can fuck with. Because there are plenty of niggas that you can fuck with, but...
And I really am mellow, because it's like, yo, LeBron fuck with me. But it's like, this nigga just won't stand beside me, man.
Yeah, he not gonna... If the pressure on, he not gonna be there.
I feel like that's what civil rights been. Like,
nigga, all that shit. Nigga in any scenario, like... The same way niggas tell me...
Like, niggas know what's up, but...
Niggas tell me I'm the more personable side. Nigga, I know. But I don't fuck with niggas either. I see what you talking about.
Yeah, I know. I see what he's saying.
I'm taking the arrows, nigga. Like, I'm just out here. Like, the reason the Wash Gods is the thing is because, nigga, we don't fuck with niggas. Like we're always kind of isolated to ourselves. And, I think life, being washed, is being at a point where you're comfortable with that. Like, yo, all right, like we not like that, but that's cool. I hope you do well.
Yeah, like, and that's what watching old work is. Like, if you want to keep it real, like, so, you know, you just see it and it's like, damn, man. I feel like I progressed, man. I said this in the last, like, watching no work shit. It's like, yo, the reason why shit ain't work out because it wasn't supposed to work out.
Yeah, at the same time, I'm backsliding.
Ooh, if you're riding, you're backsliding. Shout out Ja Rule.
I don't mind backsliding, but at the same time, like, I look at it like, I just want to see it up close. That's all it is. Like watching old work for me is like,
I think
it's a slippery slope because eventually I want to see it up close.
But familiarity is a thing. Like, I think everybody likes things that they're familiar with.
I like things at a distance and want to know if I can get familiar. And back to our original reference, pussy is a handshake. I don't necessarily have to fuck to be cool with you, like, but if I fuck and we still cool, I'm cool with you in a way that I'm not cool with everybody else.
I don't know. Like, all right, man. Hey, ladies, drop.
I hate to chop and screw that whole hey, ladies, because it's depressing. That nigga made that shit awkward as fuck.
But, you know, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to go ahead and be that guy. But, like, you know, like, I think women keep it cool because there's feelings there. Niggas keep it cool because we keep
hiding some shit.
Yeah, we keeping it cool, nigga. Because we got a lot of shit on our plates. You know what I'm saying? So it's like keeping it cool is like vastly different when it comes to men and women. Like
that is true, but it's until you run into a chick who keeping it cool because she got the same
so
shit
many
going
options.
On.
Yeah,
she got the same type of shit going on, and I think it's a certain type of nigga that runs into a chick.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play. We ride on things like every day. Yeah.
Shout out my mic for falling off the same time I did. Both me and my nigga like, this was a draft. Nigga shit it all ludicrous on 3 episodes ago. And then go use his reference.
But nah, that's what Atlanta is.
But no, I think it is a thing where like you run into a chick who know like nigga, I know nigga what? Nigga, it's 4 niggas behind you. Like
it's always a puppet master somewhere. Like
and that shit fucks you up because again we talk about like everybody's life is a movie, man. You want that shit to be a comedy. You don't want it to be a tragedy, but you don't want to be the star because that shit come with a lot, and a lot of y'all niggas ain't stars. So you gotta be in a situation where you're susceptible to the bullshit. Like I think niggas understand that. Nigga, if you deal with a bitch in Atlanta, she probably done fuck with 4 of your homeboys, and she only telling you about one. And that's just
cold as ice.
And that's just kind of what it is. And I think other people don't look at dating like that. Like niggas who moved to Atlanta from small towns look at the way we interact as weird. Like I saw you tweet that shit earlier.
That's crazy. You know, all right.
Like you was like, yo, Atlanta weird as fuck if you paying attention. And I'm like, yo, Atlanta weird as fuck. My cousin Corey, shout out my cousin Corey, man. Realest nigga I know, man. Like I don't know how
I love Corey like a brother, man. Shout out Corey.
I love this nigga Corey, bro. I've known niggas longer that I haven't been.
One of the realest niggas I know.
You know I'm serious about it because I'm clapping. Like the only time my New York side come out.
You know, want to keep it real. All the Corys, I fuck with all the Corys I know.
Yeah. Corys and Sean's. Corey's and Sean's, bro. Yeah. Corey's and Sean's. Shout out my nigga Guap, man.
Shout out Sean Jose.
Yeah, shout out Sean Jose. Shout out Guap.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, shout out D-Sean. Shout out Fly Youngin, man. Even my D-Sean's. D-Sean's
and D-Sean's. Shout out D-Sean. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the guard, bro. I fuck with him. Yeah,
Fly Youngin back in the city.
It's always love. Yeah.
I'm back in the city.
Yeah, I'm going to holler at you.
Rikki Blu over here knocked out, man. Don't drink with civil rights. But
we'll get you after the pod.
Yeah, we gonna talk to you later, bro.
Yeah, don't you worry
I'm gonna see you later, B.
Yeah. You sitting too small.
But yeah, man. My nigga Corey was telling me, he was like, man, y'all niggas move different. Like I almost beat a nigga up in Wet Willie's. I was like, why? He was like, nigga, a nigga bought my homegirl a drink and sent it to her like he was trying to shit on my homeboy. And we called the nigga over there like, yo, what's up? Why didn't you just tell her you sent her the drink? Why didn't you just bring her the drink? You made the bartender do your dirty work? Atlanta's one of them cities where if it can be messy, niggas gonna make shit messy. And so it makes you approach women a lot differently. Like, you might be fucking with a chick in the bar that got a bitch. I mean, they got a nigga. Yeah. Or a bitch, for that matter.
Yeah, I think you had it right the first time. Yeah. But if you want to even keep it real with me, like, it's not even just women. It's just everybody that I come in contact with. Like, I just got to move a specific way because I know how Atlanta is. It's Jug City. Like, if we it's Cap City. It's all that shit. It's like, it's the home of the fast talkers. Like, niggas say we in the South when we talk slow, but
we think fast.
I bet money, nigga.
You come downtown, nigga. You'll play 3-car money at least 11 times, nigga, and play around if you want, nigga.
Nigga, everything, nigga. You think you pulling up on a bad bitch? She might set you up. Like, Atlanta is the home of.
Look. It's so crazy.
It's a lot of niggas that got like done dirty.
I told a chick today.
Shout out Gucci Mane, man.
I told a chick today. She was like, yeah, shout out Gucci Mane, Eastside.
Yeah.
We was just talking about something the other day. But I was telling
Lord, shout out Gucci Mane.
I was talking about how, like, nigga, if I go to certain bars in Atlanta, I stop drinking after a certain point. And if I stop drinking, I stop fucking with bitches. Because if I get too drunk, a bitch that's 5'11" might be a nigga in Atlanta.
I tweeted that shit.
Nigga, I was like, yo, I can't be caught slipping. I don't want to be. Nigga, I can't be.
It's such a fucked up topic, but I tweeted, yo, anything over 5'10" is a nigga.
Nigga.
Atlanta rules.
Shorty I told it to was 5'11".
Yeah.
0.5.
Shout out to my tall ladies. I love tall women.
I love tall women.
But you know, Atlanta is it's like Halloween every day. And that comes to the next topic. Halloween and COVID. Oh, so Halloween is approaching. The only reason why I brought this subject up is because I'm a dude that actually has a Halloween party every year. And by me, I mean my roommates. And
by roommates, I mean I don't be here.
Yeah.
I dipped out last Halloween party.
Yeah, and by roommates, I mean I be on acid and I disappear. And I dap up at least every third person that walks in the room.
I dap up everybody whose face familiar.
Yeah. But it's funny because it's the one holiday that everybody is supposed to wear a mask, and it looks like Halloween is canceled. Like, I don't know. Like, what are people doing for Halloween?
Y'all better get pussy, man. Y'all better be a furry. Be a furry for Halloween. Nigga, Comic-Con was canceled. Y'all better get y'all freak on. Just run out of the hotel, put on a costume, dress like a superhero.
What do you think? You think Halloween's gonna happen? What are you gonna do with your daughter? Have you thought about it
shit. Yet? She dress up every day. Like she want to do dress up, she can do it.
But you wouldn't, if she asked for it, you wouldn't.
She don't know dates. She knows her birthday and Christmas. She don't know dates. I think Halloween, like holidays in general, are a commercial ploy. Like, is this something for you to get to buy candy? Is this something for you to buy?
It's a man-made creation for sure.
So I think that
you have to program it into somebody.
Like, if I give it to her on a daily basis, she's not gonna miss it on the day it's supposed to be there. And the only way that she's gonna feel some kind of way about it is if somebody tells her she's missing out. So she's not gonna feel no kind of way.
Yep.
My dad's not gonna care.
Yeah.
Her birthday was October 4th. No. She knows that because I told her. Yeah, and she don't know when October 4th is. Like, I woke her up. Like, she probably woke up that day and was like, "Oh shit, it's my birthday." That's why birthdays are so lit when you're a kid. Cause it's like, yo, I don't have a concept of time.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's my birthday today.
It's funny because every time I deal with a woman, we both grew up Jehovah's Witness. You need to make any sound effect you want with it. Maybe like a Halo sound effect.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. But anyway, what comes with that, you gotta explain to people where you grew up and why
don't they feel a certain kind of way about
holidays and all that other shit. It's like, I ain't grow up with Christmas, so it's not like I don't know.
I don't miss it.
Or I don't know what people mean when they say, "Oh, I got the Christmas spirit." Like, motherfucker, I don't know. Like, I don't know. What does that mean?
I'm always Scrooge on Christmas because I'm like, yo, y'all niggas so fake.
Yeah.
Y'all fake as fuck.
I've been called that. Literally called that.
I got so many Chick-fil-A gift cards from motherfuckers who don't fuck with me just because it's Christmas. And I'm like,
whatever you do not stop sending them Chick-fil-A gift cards.
$10.
WashGodsPC at Gmail. Send all the Chick-fil-A gift cards.
If y'all want to send me Chick-fil-A points on the low, that'd be better.
No.
I don't want a card. I don't want the paperwork to throw away.
No. I don't give a fuck. All the Chick-fil-A money you want to send. Hey man, WashGodsPC. Yeah. Send your love and chicken.
Yo, if we got a Chick-fil-A Wash God's account,
I'm sending all my chicken for you.
They got a 30-piece nugget, and I just ordered it the other day.
And we need 50.
Ooh.
Because we give y'all an hour every week. Give me a nugget for every minute we give y'all.
On the low, our Patreon, if y'all paid us in Chick-fil-A nuggets, I'll be straight, bro. If you
by straight, I need money on top of those chicken nuggets.
Definitely. 100%. I need the money to buy the Chick-fil-A nuggets. The Chick-fil-A nuggets is the base. That's our base Patreon. Like, after that, it's money. You want merch? Our first merch level is Chick-fil-A nuggets, nigga.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Newsflash, Atlanta sucks again.
Yeah. We lived through the 28-3. We lived through a lot of shit. We lived through the Dirty Bird. Atlanta's a home of the Dirty Birds. Shout out to all my ladies. Hey,
Shout
ladies, drop.
The Dirty Birds. Another WNBA team in the making, bro.
Yeah.
If we get a women's hockey league, the Dirty Birds.
The WNBA team would be the Atlanta Bad Bitches, and the D-League version of the WNBA team.
Dirty Birds.
Would be the Dirty Birds. Nah, they the Dirty Birds, but they ain't Atlanta Bad Bitches yet. They just Dirty Birds.
I was spit my blood out, nigga.
You gotta work your way up to be Atlanta Bad Bitch. You start off as a Dirty Bird.
The Atlanta Dirty Birds?
That's another name for the pod.
Yeah.
Dirty Birds. But anyway, shout out to Young Jeezy and Big Meech. Shout out to them
Meech
Dirty
first.
Birds. Yeah. Big Meech first. Big Meech first.
Big Meech.
Big Meech first. Big Meech first.
Nigga,
Big Meech first. I just got to say that.
Out on P Street, nigga. I seen what it looked like, nigga. I know what 112 looked like and Visions looked like when you was out there.
Yeah, I heard one of them niggas got a talk show now, man. Shout out Big Meech. One of them niggas in the feds and one nigga got a talk show on
Yo,
Fox.
while we at it, shout out Big Meech.
Hey, did we say shout out Big Meech?
Taji talking complaining about shout outs, nigga. Shout out Big Meech, nigga.
Shout out Big Meech and Blue Da Vinci. Still roaming the streets.
Shout out Calico, just for safekeeping.
Everybody that all BMF alumni or not, whatever the feds decided you were.
Yeah.
Anyway, Benny the Butcher. Shout
out anybody who didn't do a DJ Vlad interview.
The Butcher coming, nigga. Shout out to the Butcher, man. Shout out Benny the Butcher, man. I really enjoyed his album.
We on what we've been listening to.
Yeah. Burden of Proof. So shout out Benny the Butcher. The bigger subject was gonna be Hit Boy.
Like a Newport. Yeah, Hit Boy producer of the year.
Man, I really loved how he produced the Benny album.
I felt like it was kitschy, but I do respect the work.
Oh shit! So you didn't like it?
No, I liked it. I've got songs that I picked out off of it that I like, but I felt like it was a pack.
Do you guys get your favorite songs? I want to compare them to mine.
Let me see. Yeah. I wrote it down.
Let's do that. I can name mine first if you ain't got them.
Benny the Butcher. I wrote down. Thank God I Made It. One Way Flight. And those are the two standouts. Since I'm here, man, I'll just go ahead and shout out Keelan. I want to shout him out first because I figured I would go first on what I've been listening to. Shout out Keelan. Dope Never Dies. Volume 2 EP is out. My standout tracks on there are Pull Up / Eastside and Prayers and Affirmations.
Shout out Keelan. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm definitely going to now as he's saying it.
Man, what's crazy
right
is,
now.
nigga, I'm really plugged in because this album's really hard. I mean, this EP is
I saw you post it, but you don't
this
fuck
EP
with me
is
like
really
that.
hard, and you sent it to me early. Yeah, so he don't fuck with you like that.
Yeah.
But he sent it to me early, and I heard all this shit, and I was like, nigga, hurry up. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing? But I trust the process with certain niggas, and I feel like he moved like we move. Like, he's going to drop when he feel like he's comfortable with the final product. So Dope Never Dies, Volume 2. If you haven't heard Volume 1, go back and listen to that. That's some hard shit too. I don't think we was doing the pod around that time, but Dope Never Dies Volume 1 is very, very, like, both of these projects are all self-produced. So shout out Keelan.
Hey Keelan, I'm downloading the album right now. I'm showing everybody my cracked screen too.
I've been listening to Salt still. I listened to one of their old projects, 5. Really, really dope. Not as listening to Salt, I feel like a lot of somebody else I've been listening to a lot of. I went back to Amy Winehouse, Frank, and Back
album.
to Black. Yeah. I went to the Back to Black, the UK version, not the American version, though.
Better joint.
Yeah, for all those real ones.
Yeah.
And
one had Ghostface, one had Jay.
Yeah. The American had Jay, the UK version had Ghostface.
Yep.
Man, washed, nigga. All right, man. I fuck with you, man.
The
boys are back in town, nigga. What the fuck? But yeah, it's a general progression. Like I feel like they have very socially conscious music, which is I fuck with it during this time period because it's not a lot of socially conscious music that I don't feel like is word of the day kitschy. Like I don't feel like it's really like even black people feel like they pandering. You ever get that vibe? Like
I don't know if they feel like it, but I think they do it. I think black people definitely pander.
like, I get the feel that black people are pandering to me. Like you trying to poverty pill.
Sure. I don't know if they I think they do it because I don't know. Yeah, they poverty pimping. Yeah, as you said. Yeah, they definitely do it.
Salt is one of those groups I feel like just does it in a way because a lot of their shit is like war. Like it's chanty. It's very straight to the point and direct. Some of their shit is just commentary. One of my favorite songs is Black Is off the Black Is album. And it's just them harmonizing and on some Big Rube spoken word shit.
Speaking of Big Rube, shout out to 21 Savage, Savage Mode 2. I just found out that Big Rube wrote all the Morgan Freeman skits.
I told my OGs about that shit. I was like, yo, if y'all talking about rap shit,
shout out Big Rube, man.
21 Savage really kind of got the rap album of the year. And he was like, yo, I ain't really listen to it. Like, I don't listen to them Savages. They was having a conversation about the babies. It's like, it's one of them songs and one of them babies, like Sada Baby or Lil Baby or Da Baby. I was like, yo, it's kind of a lot. At first, I was like, yo, it's only two babies. It's Da Baby and Lil Baby.
Yeah, Sada Baby.
And I forgot about all the other Lil Babies.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's really all I've been listening to lately. Salt, man. If you get anything from this podcast, if Salt blow up, make sure they know I pubbed them, nigga. Like I did this shit. They probably already blown up somewhere else, but if they haven't, nigga, and anybody who fucks with them based off this podcast, make sure y'all shout me out. Need this check.
Shout out Salt.
I need a theme song, nigga. If we get a Salt theme song, we lit.
All right. Let me get this shit out before I forget. Shout out to Benny the Butcher. As I said before he got into everything he was listening to. Shout out to Benny the Butcher.
Before he said all that other shit.
No Salt. Doom. We back again, baby. Man. Yeah. That just happened. Sorry, guys. All right. All right. Yeah. Let's do that. All right. Anyway, Burden of Proof. Shout out Benny the Butcher. I really like the intro. Like he said, One Time Flight. Shout out Freddie Gibbs, man. Because it's funny because, like.
Lightest Freddie Gibbs feature of the year.
Oh, no. Nah, I really enjoyed actually that Freddie Gibbs feature. Reason why I loved it so much because I was like, damn, Freddie Gibbs just did a hook? Like, damn, I rarely hear this nigga just do a hook feature.
That's why I fucked with it. If it meant more to you, then all right, I understand your perspective.
Yeah, but then I definitely feel like he stretched it out. I was like, yeah, my nigga finally got his like good graces, like, cause I feel like
he the OG of the shit now. Like he the OG.
Like, and shout out to Freddie, cause I told him to his face, like I was one of them niggas carrying the flag early, like I'm like,
I told him to his face, I was like, I just started listening to your shit. I just started listening to shit.
But yeah, shout out Freddie Gibbs. But Burden of Proof, I really enjoyed the album. So shout out to Benny the Butcher. One Way Flight, like I said, Freddie Gibbs. Oh, Where Would I Go? With Rick Ross. It's crazy.
Ricky, you don't want this shit at all, bro? All right, bro.
All right. New Streets feature. There's nobody is on that. Dom Kennedy, Over the Limit is hard. I like
that shit caught me by fucking surprise. Benny the Butcher and Dom Kennedy track, that shit caught me by surprise.
But it made sense because Hit Boy. And thank God I made it. Shout out to Queen Naija. Like I always thought she was a rapper. I don't know anything about Queen Naija, but apparently she sings and she sounded beautiful on the song. So shout out to her. Burning the Proof though, yeah. Benny the Butcher, man. I really enjoyed the album.
Shout out Benny, man.
I'm gonna do a lot of obscure references right now, man. So let's get into it. All right, so One Man Band Man. Top Down. It's kind of crazy though. Like I know niggas gonna front on it, but Top Down is hard, bruh. Shout out to Swiss Beats, man. Second Round on Me. Shout out to Obi Trice. Where would I go? No, everywhere I go. I'm sorry. Everywhere I go, featuring 50 Cent. Yeah, I'm doing very obscure shit right now. Oh yeah, shout out to Black Thought, Streams of Thought, Volume 3.
Yeah, Black Thought, Streams of Thought, Volume 3. I listened to that joint too.
Sean L.V. Scott or Sean L.V. and Scott or whatever the fuck I'm sorry, fucking up y'all name, but it's a tag team duo, production team. I think the album was pretty dope. I have a deeper conversation I want to have about rappers like Black Thought and Royce the 5'9" and Eminem and those types, but I'm not gonna do it.
Fight me.
Because it's gonna be
Don't
a whole
put that
conversation.
nigga in that category,
All
man.
right.
Don't put him in there.
We will when we have that conversation. But anyway, shout out to West Side Gun, Who Made the Sunshine.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. He had a Just Blaze track. Too. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, man, he got a Just Blaze joint, man. And Just Blaze switched up the sound, so shout out to Just Blaze. Really enjoyed that shit. And I went back to Pray for Paris. Really dope album. And Poison, shout out to Swiss Beats again. It wasn't a great album, but it's a joint with Pusha T that was very weird, but I like it more now than I did initially.
The braids talking.
Shout out to the Push. Yeah. And shout out to Young Thug, man. 25 Soldier was hard. Yeah, and it was a joint with Lil Wayne. Pistol on My Side. That was a single actually. So shout out to Lil Wayne. Like in retrospect, I actually enjoyed a few joints off of that. Other than that, like he said, 21 Savage, Savage Mode 2 is still a go-to. From a King to a God, Conway. I finally got a chance to really dive into that album.
That's a great album. King to a God is a dope album.
You know what? What makes me and Sean different, the way he feels about From a King to a God is the way I feel about
Burden of Proof.
Burden of Proof with Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, because I was always, when it came down to it, me and Will always had this debate. I was always a more Lloyd Banks nigga, and he was always a more 50 Cent nigga. And I feel like Benny the Butcher.
Benny is more 50 and
like he like what 50 should have been. He like what 50 should have been.
He a better spitter than 50.
But 50 on like shit like Ghetto Quran, like you saw what he could have been, like that street
50
shit.
50 had some bars.
Yeah, he had that street shit. When you hear talking to South Side, you hear talking to Team. That sound like Tanner talk.
Yeah.
So
I respect that.
I fuck with Lloyd Banks because Banks was a spitter. Like he was like.
No, Conway is trust me. Like I'm more like Conway on 16s than I like him as like a solo artist.
Yeah, because Conway's such a spitter. He don't do like hooks and shit like that. He not.
Benny don't have no hooks.
I don't feel like any of them niggas got song structure, but I feel like there's that aesthetic. But Benny is
got
more song structure.
Yeah, he's more
song structure than not. Like he more song structure than Freeform.
I agree. Yeah.
But yeah, what you been watching?
All right. I really haven't been watching much, man. It's been really a fucking dry ass week. I actually went back to BoJack and shit like that. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, man. So, hey, content creators, give me something to fucking watch, man. It's been
all right. We'll figure. I got some shit I've been watching this
like
week.
I finished The Boys, like I said on the last episode, but I ain't gonna spoil the ending until everybody gets to see it. I'm gonna give y'all time. So, and like I said, I finished Hunters, and I already spoiled that for some people. So, what you been watching?
I watched. Shout out Rikki Blu, man. I finally watched the fight outside of Bam's crib. I watched the Lomachenko
Slick Rick
Lopez fight. It was solid. One of the better fights I've seen this year, and I fuck with the fact that niggas still fuck with boxing. Like UFC is such a popular sport nowadays.
Speaking of I guess that's one thing I did watch. I said this before, but what's the Mike Tyson joint called?
Mike Tyson Mysteries?
No. Shut up.
The podcast?
Yeah, the podcast. Hot boxing with Mike Tyson, man. What's funny, I was going to joke and say that. I've been watching Mike Tyson Mysteries now. But no, I actually watched Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. I watched the episode with Ken Shamrock. I want to highlight that episode. That was really, really dope. Just to talk about, hear two fighters talk and just the way.
Look at you fucking with the UFC shit.
Yeah, you know.
That ideology is really interesting to me because when Joe Rogan said they're the last like testament of like true warriors in society.
And the way they speak. Yeah, and the respect I could see amongst each other is just different.
Like you know, you in a room.
Fighters in a room.
It's like two niggas in a room with a gun.
Yeah, two killers.
Yeah, you know what it is if it get down to it. But we don't have a problem, so it don't gotta be
and
one.
they both trading stories about sometimes getting their ass beat and shit like that. It's a very dope episode. It's like, you know, I'm in and out on that podcast, but that's one episode I would definitely highlight. Mike Tyson, Ken Shamrock.
But I watched the Lomachenko-Lopez fight. Probably the best 12-round fight I've seen this year. First fight I've seen current COVID. And I think it was it really was a true testament to where boxing is, because it's not an American sport no more. We don't really have too many American fighters that are really representing or no pun intended carrying the flag for the United States. And we can debate this shit. I'm fine with it. You can mention what's the nigga's name? Damn, we talked about all these niggas during the fight. Earl Spence, fucking. I wish this nigga Rikki was Rikki. Yeah. Well, fuck it. Yeah, but Earl Spence, niggas like we had an American champion that recently just kind of got out of the game and got into commentating, Andre Ward. Shout out Andre Ward. One of my favorite fighters just because the nigga get overlooked and was undefeated like forever, just like Floyd, and got multiple belts in multiple divisions. But I watched boxing, which was kind of like felt like washed. Very washed aesthetics, because anybody who's into fighting sports now doesn't really fuck with boxing anymore. You don't really keep up with boxing. And I was around two niggas who really was like on the shit to the point where I was like, damn, like I kind of been out the loop. Just like I am with NBA shit. Like I watch NBA in passing or like basketball in passing, but I really only cared when I found out niggas was getting to the finals. But yeah, watching the fight was cool. I watched a lot of biopic.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you said that because I watched that too, actually. Because I got super bored because I ran out of shit to watch. I'm like, yeah, I remember Sean saying some shit like that on the pod.
Yeah,
so go ahead and watch that shit.
It's definitely interesting.
Yeah. I don't love the guy that hosted. I wish he was a little bit more.
Anybody with a British accent always just kind of a look. Like
I'm not gonna say that, but Sean said that.
Nah, I feel like look at David Attenborough.
I love British accents.
David Attenborough.
They're the greatest.
No, I fuck with him. Like
it's the only thing I want to hear.
Hey, ladies. But yeah, I think biopic is probably one of the most watched channels I got on YouTube. I know I'm getting it wrong. Let me look it up.
It's Biographics.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because I remember you saying it like that and I couldn't find it. But then I eventually find it because it's Biographics.
Yeah. I've been fucking with Biographics a lot. I watched one on Aleister Crowley. And one, they did another one on the Lovecraft nigga. And I think I talked about watching that on another podcast. But yeah, that. What else did I see? I watched something of substance this week too. Let me look at my notes. Bear with me.
Doom, 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 doom.
Hey, ladies.
I guess it's a cheery theme.
That shit sounded great during the commercial. Shout out Tashi. Back on the boxing shit. Edgar Berlanga. First of all,
hurry up because I gotta take a piss. Go on.
The greatest fight I've ever seen. It was 1 minute round. 1 minute and 15 seconds. And they announced the nigga, he's a prelim. So they announced the nigga before the Lomachenko fight. And they're like, yeah, this guy's kind of making waves because he's 14-0. And none of his fights have lasted beyond 2 minutes and 14 seconds. That's the first round. So the nigga like comes out of the round. He's like, yo, I'm like, we already getting Tyson vibes. Then comes out of the round and he's beating the nigga up so bad. You can see in his eyes. Shout out to nigga he fought, man. Your name doesn't matter. I don't even want to put you in that. I don't even want to talk about you like this. But my nigga, like you were food for the slaughter. They doing a post fight interview and the nigga's like, yo, we talking about it during the fight. Like, yo, look at his eyes, nigga. He get knocked out. They're looking at the replay. I'm like, yo, look at his eyes. The commentators are saying, look at his eyes. And we get to the post fight interview and he's like, yeah, man, you can see it in his eyes. He ain't want to be in there, so I had to get him up out of there. I had to get him out.
That kind of brings me back to the Mike Tyson, Ken Shamrock thing. They talked about like defeating fighters before you even enter the ring.
Nigga, it's a mental game. Yeah. It's 3D chess.
Yeah.
All this shit is 3D chess. Like, you know some shit. It's almost like you determine the outcome as soon as you set out to do the thing. As soon as you set out to do the thing, you determine the outcome. If there's any doubt, you've already lost. And I feel like the reason boxing is dope, because
I remember hearing
boxing is doper to me now because UFC is a thing. Like, I could use my legs. I could kick the fuck out of you.
I remember hearing Mike Tyson say, like, sometimes I would look in a certain fighter's face and I would see him blink, and then that's when I knew I got him. So, like, yeah. You know, it's a certain thing to be said about, like, it's not all about just physical strength. It's, like you said, it's a 3D chess, man. It's like, it really is a mental game.
It's the will to win.
Yeah.
Like, in figuring out, like, you got to know yourself in order to figure out, like, how you work and, like, what works for you. And I think that's all life. Like, that's why sports like football and boxing are still looked at as, and why I like individual sports, like solo man sports, because you can't ever look at anybody else to point the blame on. Like, there's no debate. You don't ever see cycling on ESPN. It's winners and it's losers. Like, you know who's in the pack, you know who's winning, and everybody else ain't discussed. You know what I mean? Like, it's just niggas who's there. But yeah, we can take a break because niggas gotta take a piss.
Yeah. I don't know what else we got.
That's it. That's all I already watched.
We just do Black Business Roll Call.
Black Business Roll Call. Shout out No Limit Exposure. Shout out Free Agency. I'm gonna see y'all niggas this weekend. Shout out City in the Woods.
Yes, shout out City in the Woods. My nigga Vince.
Shout out Phyllis Iller.
Shout out Phyllis Iller. Hey So Famous.
Hey So Famous. Shout out Hey So Famous. Shout out the whole working class, man. Everybody.
Shout out Working Class Music.
Dirty Drum Academy.
Shout
I see
out
my
Black
nigga
Text.
Illa got it tatted. Shout out Black Text. Shout out Zoa Photography.
Zoa Photography.
Man,
shout out to Zoa.
I really
Shout out Frico Rico.
I really miss linking with, like, even Frico Rico. I really miss linking with niggas in the city. Having
Shout
a
out
job in
Chilio.
the city is gonna be dope.
Shout
out Chilio.
Chilio Clothing.
What else we got?
Shout out Versus.
Yeah, shout out Chop. Shout out Versus.
Versus. Shout out Chop. Chop got merch coming. Shout out my nigga Chop Ross. Big Food Stamps on Twitter.
Yeah, check out Chop Ross on Apple Radio too, man.
Yeah,
if you ain't got Chop Ross radio, you slipping.
Yeah. Shout out my nigga Chop Ross.
Rikki Blu, nigga. Shout out my nigga Rikki Blu. Decatur's Own Seasoning.
What was the name of the album?
Stay at Home.
Stay at Home.
Stay at Home coming soon, November 30th.
November 30th. Stay at Home. My nigga Rikki Blu is in the building, but not in the building.
Yeah, don't drink with civil rights.
Yeah, man.
Ever.
Photos coming soon. Wash God's PC podcast.
This might be the cover for the podcast. So this nigga say we don't ever shout him out.
We gonna give you the biggest shout out.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Eternal sunshine.
But yeah, man, Wash Never Washed Up.
Yeah, Wash Never Washed Up.
Wash God's Invitational.
Oh yeah, Wash God's Invitational, October 24th.
Shout out Hey So Famous.
Yes, $10 a head, please. DM Wash God's PC
Temperature
on
checks
IG.
at the door. We patting you niggas down. Don't
Hit
come
up.
around with the fuck around.
Don't be afraid to hit up Wash God's PC IG, man. When anything you got to say about the pod, or you know, it ain't just about the Wash God's Invitation, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, man. You want, you know what I'm saying? You got pounds for the low.
Make sure you direct them to and send them directly to
Leave
him.
that out, bro. Yeah, Wash Never Washed Up.
Yeah, Wash Never Washed Up. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody fucking with us, man. Like, subscribe, share. Y'all stay black.
Yeah, everything he said.